right now, Heretics' rebuild is going to have to be oh so quick, because it's okay changing 1 or 2 players, but having 4 players change out, like, that means you've got to be pretty much starting from scratch.
Yeah, the main problem when I look at this is every player that they lost was so valuable. Now, I don't want to discredit players that are coming in, like obviously Padatech and Artist, we all know them, but Monster VALORANT in particular, I had a close eye on because he was playing with G2, who's an Irish player. Naturally, when there's an Irish player in VCT, I'm going to be watching it. And VALORANT hit me as a very consistent player when I'm looking at Volvo Peak, so I definitely wouldn't want to discredit him. But back to the point, they have lost 3 of the strongest players in this game right now, in the market, like especially Nukie. That dude, I genuinely believe, and Tom never shuts up about it, he's going to be like top 5 in EU at least, because he's unbelievable. It's like untapped potential as well. You get him into a really nicely structured team. Love to see what players are like Kukos could do with him at his existence as he used to be known. But then like Pora as well, one of the best lurkers in the game, 100%, and they've gotten rid of him. Avova, enough said. I mean, these 3 guys, you do not want to be giving them away. So to me, this wasn't a move where Heretics said, look, I'm not even sure they thought they needed to make a change, first of all. But if they did, this isn't one where they went, haha, we are setting up our team in the best possible way to win the next Masters. No, they know full well they're not likely, let's say, to win the next Masters with this team on short notice. The reason they've done it is because they saw a big ass check and went, ooh, I don't really care about Masters anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched on that, mate, right? Because G2 must have splashed some cash to get those 2 names. Like, not only did G2 win in everything, Carlos is laughing all the way to the bank because he seems to like spending money anyway, right? It's no big deal to him.
He's laughing all the way from the bank. That's the weird thing about Carlos. He's like bringing money to you. Like, makes no sense.
Like, I'm building the winners, right? And that's all he wants to do, because for me, this makes G2 actually like one of the top tier competitors, right? I feel like they won out in this roster move massively. Okay, Heretics may have made some bank, but like you said, it's going to take some time with it. fRoD, were you surprised at like such a big and drastic change? Because it wasn't like Heretics was like a bad team and you needed to change that much.
I mean, I wasn't surprised, I would say, because what happens is that G2 with Carlos, he wants to win so badly, and obviously they're one of the strongest organizations out there with the most money and wanting to spend it, that it just kind of, my mindset was, where are they gonna set their eyes on, right? And if they set their eyes on, say, the core of Heretics, then I mean, it's like they're gonna go. And G2 probably made out best in all of this simply because it's just they're such a good team now with all this talent coming in. I think that changing some of the roles within that team as well, like there's, you know, maybe Mixwell's not playing duelist in some ways and stuff like that. I think that this is going to impact G2 in a different way. I guess maybe more it's not going to see how the coaching and management kind of puts all these pieces together and how they, if they can continue on and show some success. But I think they're on the right track on this. And, you know, in some cases, it's kind of one of those, if you can't, you know, can't beat them, join them kind of thing. And they did everything they can, that if they can't just beat some of these teams, just take the people who are beating us, upgrade our lineup, and then just see what we can potentially do from this.